guys, welcome back to Makeup Reality. Today we are doing a special video and I'm so excited about this palette. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea what we've got in store today. So it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills ABH Norvina palette, and this one is the fourth one that she has come out with. It is a volume 4. And let's just open her up. Let's just not until we get it open and see what we've got. And hello. Yes, ma'am. So, ABH Norvina palette. Oh, just as stunning as I thought it would be. Guys, I am in love with this. It is fabulous. I'm so excited. I don't have any of her Norvina palettes yet, so this is my first one. We're starting with number 4 because I can't join a trend very fast, obviously. But I'm very excited to try this and see what we've got. From the look of it, guys, it just looks absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait to dip into this and figure out what we've got going on. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into that palette. Actually, also, and I've already opened this up because I was really needing a foundation that matched my skin tone because the ones I have were just not cutting it anymore. So I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation as well, and you can tell by the little foundation thing she's got going on here, which is I think is absolutely adorable. That's what we are going to be using on our face today. So let me go ahead, get all of this on, get my face makeup done, and then we will be right back, honey, to go into the palette. Yes. And by the way, little disclaimer, don't mind my face, super broken out. Like the last 4 videos, I can't beat it, guys. It's like it's spreading onto my face. It's all over. And it's like I'm a teenager again. I'm not. But obviously I am just not having it with this. So, excuse the pimples and the breakout. Your girl's stressed with this studio situation that we've got going on. Girl, if it is not one thing, it is another. So it just, excuse me, we're gonna take care of this little situation. Be right back. All right, guys. So as you guys know, I was gonna try this foundation. I do love this stuff. The coverage is really good. Like I said, it's just, my ear turned, I just tried to put it on again. And my face kind of went blotchy in this area right here. I'll kind of get close to the camera so you guys can see that. It's kind of blotchy up in this area, and it separated on my nose. I had to wipe it all off. So I'm going to maybe try a different primer. Maybe it was that. Maybe you should try something else. So I used my Water Cloud primer, just the normal stuff that I usually don't have any problems with. And so let's try something else. Let's try the Pure 4-in-1 correcting primer and see if maybe it's just the primer, maybe it's my skin just being hateful, I don't know. But let's see, it was kind of almost instant when it started happening. So I'm just gonna on camera to see what is going on with this, if it's just not working, if it's just maybe expired. I have no idea. I just put a little bit of the Pure 4-in-1 correcting primer. I just put a little bit of that on. So I'm just gonna put it on my hand. I don't really like this pump either, to be completely honest with you. It keeps sticking and I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna put anything else on. I did douse myself in my green color corrector as well, so we're just gonna use the foundation and see if maybe this time, I know my ear turned bright red as well, so I'm like, what is happening? I don't know if I'm just allergic, or if it's just expired. I have no idea. like I said, the coverage is really, really good. Like, I don't have any problems with the coverage of this foundation. It's just the simple fact that after like a little bit, my ears turned bright red, and it's starting to turn red again. As you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, it is starting to turn red. Not a cheap foundation. You know, it's not a drugstore where it's like $10. So that's a little bit, you know, disheartening, because I wanted to love this. So we're just gonna keep going. Call me crazy, I don't know. It covers really, really good in the beginning. Don't have any problems with that whatsoever. I'm not using anything else that I have not used before, like all these products. My moisturizer I've used before, like I'm almost out of it, so of course I've been using that for a very long time, and it has not done this to any other foundation, so I really don't think it's my moisturizer that's doing this. The primer, I've been using that Water Cloud primer for a very long time as well, so, and it's done perfectly fine with all the rest of my foundations that I use. Gosh darn it, I really wanted to like this stuff because I hear people raving about it all the time. But we'll see. We'll see what we've got going on. I'm gonna do my normal stuff, you know, conceal and powder and everything else. I'm not gonna use anything weird on the face today, nothing new other than this foundation and of course the palette. So that's how it applied. It's already gathering around my laugh lines. That area there is coming out again. Oh man, come on. Yeah, like I doubled down on the coverage in that area as well, just to make sure that it was fully covered. But no, that's definitely, that's the foundation. It's right in that area. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on. We're gonna try to work with it. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I use this stuff almost every time I apply my foundation. I'm just gonna do normal stuff with it, just like I do every day. So I went and applied, originally I applied for this video, I applied my foundation, and then I actually took a break and had dinner with the family and everything. And when I came back to film the rest of it, like get into everything else, it was separated on my nose. It was like really like bumpy in this area, and it was like separated on my forehead as well. So I'm not sure what is going on, if it just doesn't like the Tarte Tape Shape. I mean, I have no clue. Let me know if you guys have had this problem or not, because I am at a loss, y'all. Let's go ahead, set the concealer, get everything, you know, set into place. Let's, you know, carry on as usual. Get my little beauty blender. I'm using the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Bake and Blot. That is what that is. This stuff is really good. I actually ordered some of my Ciate London stuff that I love so much. Hallelujah, I found that stuff. I love it. I use this, like I said, I use this stuff quite often. I've never had any problems with it messing up my makeup. I like the brightening effect it gives. It's perfect. All right, we're just gonna let that chill out and have itself a good old time setting everything in. I do have a new bronzer, but I'm not going to use that tonight. It is the Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer. And I'll go ahead and show y'all this. That is what it looks like. Super pretty. It does have some like marbling of some like highlight in it. So I'm really excited to use that. But I am going to use today my old trusty, and that is the Butter Bronzer. One of my favorites for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. Go ahead and contour a little bit. All right, next I'm just taking my Trip for Two by Wander Beauty. I really just kind of want to walk you guys through the steps just to make sure, let you guys know that, you know, this is a 100% honest review. I've used this guy a lot. You guys can see that. You can see the wear on this palette. It is used, it is loved. So I'm just gonna take one of my Wish brushes, dip into this Bellany shade here, and just blot that on the cheeks a little bit. Guys, so you guys see that I am not using anything weird. I'm not doing anything differently. I usually do this. I have no idea what is happening, but it's insane. So next we're going to use our Ciate London. It is the Confetti highlighter, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that is pretty. I love Ciate. I'm sorry, I always say it wrong. It's Ciate London. I love their products. I ordered the Everyday Vacay by them, and because I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I absolutely loved it. I love the glow that I get from it. It's so pretty. All right, now that we are glowy and hoey, let's go ahead and let's do brows. I actually dread brows every single time. I'm like, oh my God. But I'm just gonna use my Brow Struck for that. Like I said, guys, nothing weird. I'm not doing anything weird. And I don't understand why it's separating, because I hear such good reviews, and it really makes me angry when I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to try this product because it's so amazing, and then it turns out like it separates on me or something. Like, I don't have weird skin, I don't have oily combination, I have really dry skin, so I tend to moisturize, you know, to the high heavens so that my foundation goes on, and it usually works out in my favor. But apparently not her, honey. She's like, nope, not today. Not today, not today, not today. And I'm just going to sculpt out my brows, and I will be right back. All right, guys, we are finished with the brows. We look more like a human. Okay, so while we are rocking the mom bun, we are gonna go ahead and dip into this palette. I am super excited and ready to rock and roll and play with the palette, because let me just tell you guys, I've had so much trouble with this foundation that I am ready for something good in my life. All right, so hopefully that good in my life is going to be the ABH Norvina palette that I've heard such good things about. Please don't let me down. Oh my gosh, if this lets me down too, I'm going to be a nervous wreck. So let's open her up and look at these colors once more, because I'm sure we have already forgotten, because it is absolutely fabulous. I love all of these colors. I'm not sure that you guys can see all of them because I cannot see the other side of my phone, but these are absolutely gorgeous, and we are going for a full glam look today. We've got the brows, we've got the face, we've got the beautiful beaming highlighter, and I am just ready for some sparkles, some glitz, and some glam. Let's just zip it and get into it. All right, guys, so first, for an all over transition shade, we are going to be using A4. That is that pretty girl right there. We're going to be using her to go ahead and set the concealer that I used as primer. Tap off the excess and dip in. Oh my god. That is a lot darker than I planned. But that's okay. We're just going to blend, kind of tap it in, and just start blending it out. It's fine, guys. We wanted a glitz and glamour, right? So why not bring it? It's a little dusty. That's okay. Let's go into D1. Hopefully she's a little bit lighter. She is. Hallelujah. We are ready for our first shade. Now I am trying to decide what I want to go into first. There's so many beautiful options. I think for the crease shade, I'm thinking I want to go a little bit bold, guys. I'm thinking I want to go into, actually, let's go into B2. Play it just a little bit safe. Go to into B2 as our crease shade, and I am just going to use a big tapered fluffy brush, and that is going to be Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH31 brush. I'm just going to take just a little bit, tap off the excess, it goes straight into that crease. So first impressions, pigment is, oh my gosh, out of this world. Fallout very much, but I don't mind it if I've got a lot of payoff. So I'm just applying a thin layer in a windshield wiper motion. I'm gonna go back into there, deepen it up until I feel like I've got my desired shade and depth. Right now, I'm just gonna take a large blending brush, apparently. Blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of bring it out, blend it out a little bit more. I am vibing with this palette, really am. So let's go ahead. I want to do a little bit of a cut crease because we are going to do a glam, and I'll be right back. We're gonna pat on, we're gonna go into B1, and I'll show you guys what that is. That is that kind of champagne, beautiful sparkly shimmer. I love that color. It has been staring at me. So we're gonna go into that and kind of go over the crease. You're gonna go into the corner, kind of pat her in. Get those edges. We're just gonna go right into the middle, and I'm just gonna pat that into the middle there. All right, now I'm gonna take that crease color, and I'm just gonna pat her right on the outer edge. A little bit goes a long way with that. I'm just gonna like blend it out into the center there. That is beautiful, but I'm not done. I want to get some sparkles. I want to get the glitz. I want to get the glamour. We're doing a full glam today. So your girl needs some beautiful sparkles, and I think I'm going to dip into E3. All right, that is what I am talking about. All right, guys, I am well aware that my hair, my mom mess bun, does not match this glamour look, but I am super impressed, and I have been waiting for the right look to wear this lip color. Oh my gosh. So I love a bold lip, and that was with the NARS, and that was in the shade Danstria. And I also use the lip liner by NARS, and that is a precision lip liner. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me this shade, but yes, this is the NARS Danstria. And then I did, of course, use our new ABH Norvina palette to achieve this look today. At least something went smoothly. From what I can tell, of course, my laugh lines, they are accentuated. Yeah, so this for me is really not a long wear foundation. We weren't really going to be reviewing the foundation today or anything like that. I just wanted to focus on the ABH palette, but unfortunately the foundation decided it didn't want to cooperate, of course. But here we are hours later, finally achieving the final look. But, you know, with everything and not going with as planned, that's just how it is in art. Nothing goes as planned. Usually it just kind of happens. So I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, I'm not having a great makeup day. So we're going to be redoing another look with this palette very, very soon in a different video. Tonight I am exhausted. It is 11:30 at night and I am ready to go to sleep. I am ready to rip off these eyelashes that I literally just glued on and go to sleep. So thank you guys so much for watching this crazy, fantastic mess that I have going on here. Thanks for bearing with me about the last week and not being able to post. Just everything got in my way and I couldn't get my editor to work right, and just everything, life happened. And I do want to say, you know, I haven't made a video on this because really the words for me are not there. But I did want to reach out and say to the Floyd family, you know, my prayers and my thoughts are with you in this time, and it's not fair what's happened to you and your family, and I'm so, so sorry. You know, nothing anybody can say will fix that situation, but my condolences are with you, and my prayers and my heart, my thoughts, you know, are with you, and I pray for you every night since this has happened. And I have no words. I've been trying to figure out the words I want to say, and it comes out word vomit. So I think I want to keep it very simple. I'm so sorry, and I hope that you get the closure and the peace that you need in your heart soon. But that is going to be the end of this, guys. I wanted to end on that just because that is a huge thing that's happening in the world right now, and it is a very touchy subject. So, you know, thank you guys so much for watching and for everything that you do for me and this world. Just be kind to one another and take the time to love your family members. You never know. So thank you guys again. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Mwah.